continuing with our 20 most important Seahawks. Dave and I have been doing 2 a day. We're up to number 6. Now, my number 6 is more about the position as opposed to the person that's playing it.
We had some developments since we made this list.
Number 6, I put Olu Oluwatimi / Nick Harris, because I didn't know who was going to start, but the center is crucial to what they do. Absolutely crucial to that offense. That's the general of the offensive line. He's making the line calls. He's that guy, that leader out there outside of hopefully your left tackle. But Nick Harris has moved on. He was traded back to Cleveland. And then they just signed Connor Williams
from Miami.
Yeah, so I think he'll be the starter based on what they're paying him. So it's more about the center position. So that's my number 6, Dave. Whoever's playing center. It's a crucial position. Yeah. It's absolutely imperative that they get somebody in there who can function properly and set the tone for that line. So whoever that is, that's my number 6.
Yeah.
And yours is?
Tariq Woolen. He's had a fantastic camp. Mm-hmm. You couldn't do better than what he's done. He was great down there. The other thing that we heard from Adam Dirty is that, because he kind of brushed over it, and I was like, well, hold on, who are the 3? He said, we have 3 corners that can match up. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he kind of moved on. I go, wait, for sure, who are the 3? And he said, of course, Tariq Woolen would be number 1 of what I would think. And he said, yes. And I said, Spoon. And I said, Trey Brown? He says, yep. So, I thought that was interesting on Trey Brown. Interesting intel.
I think he's had a really good spring.
He's had a great
preseason, I should say.
Great preseason. Great camp, everything. So, I think Tariq Woolen, if you could get a guy who can, travel or, as he said, match, then you can. Did I get my English accent in there? He's match. Not really.
Not so much.
Anyway, that really does a lot for your defense.
All right, moving up to number 5. Mine is the guy you love, Big Cat. Leonard Williams is my number 5. Here he is explaining why he's looking forward to playing in this defense.
Yeah, I'm really excited about playing in this defense just because I feel like that's when I'm best utilized is, being multiple and not just playing one position, because I think I'm strong enough to play on the interior, and I'm, quick enough and, understand the game enough to play on the edge as well. And, I think, our D coordinator and head coach are both doing a great job of, moving us all around, making sure we know multiple positions, and, it's going to keep the offense guessing.
Yeah, looking forward to a full season of him.
Yeah. And another guy that they mentioned, Ed and Dirty talked about, he said that Jay Reed can overwhelm offensive linemen. So my number 5 is Devin Witherspoon. It's chalk, right? But,
he is what he is, man. He's elite.
He is. Also, he might be the funniest guy to watch on the sidelines and
he's
at
animated.
Practice. And
he's Victor Robles.
He is Victor Robles. That's a good comparison. But I was afraid he was going to start a fight because I couldn't see what number it was because he picked off a pass and he went over and handed it to one of the Titans in practice. It was Jamal. So Jamal was like, okay, get out of here. But, he is just constantly talking and going. And you see, he's just not that big of a guy. And yet he might be the hardest hitter on the defense, as Brock says, pound for pound. But what a great player he is. And, I think – it's important for him to have a similar year than what he did. Don't take a step backwards.
Well, and quickly, here's Mike McDonald. He was asked why it seems like he's hard on Witherspoon.
Devin Witherspoon's having a great camp. Not a lot of ball. He always he actually was just calling me 2 minutes ago while you guys were on the line.
You seem hard on him. Are you a little hard on him? Is that part of it? Just listening, it seems like you challenge him a little bit.
Yeah, he's a second-year guy. He needs to get challenged. He thinks, whatever he thinks doesn't matter.
What does he think?
He should think that he's a great player. He is a great player. And he does, and he thinks he's a great player. But there's more there. There's greatness in there. And so it's our job to pull it out of him.
Wow. I like that about him because you could sit there and rave about the year that he had and he's going to take even a bigger step, but he's like, oh, no, not yet. Not yet.
That's good.
He told Tyrese Knight, he goes, this might take you 3 years to get it down.
Yeah.
So I like that.
There you go. That's Wyman's number 5 is Devin Witherspoon as we continue our march towards number 1 most important Seahawks for the upcoming season.